Hey all, Hipper here. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Sea of Conquest and this video here which will be about gang wars. Now this is one of the most entertaining aspects of this game here, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel because there will be a lot of these kind of videos here coming up. So if you like Sea of Conquest, definitely subscribe. Now, the whole gang aspect of the game, and of course the inevitable squabbles between gangs, is one of the most, entertaining parts of this game here. And as long as you don't take it too seriously, you're gonna have a lot of fun. And, you might start out in one gang, but chances are that you will visit at least a few gangs, at least in the first few seasons, until you find your sea legs, so to speak. So I'll just walk you through in this video here my travels in the game so far, at least with this account here. So of course I started out like everybody else, just in a level 1 Henry Hell, just trying to grow as fast as possible. And of course back in the beginning you don't even have a name to your player or anything like that, so it takes a bit of time before you can actually make sort of a name for yourself. So I actually created my own gang back in the day when I started, and that gang is still on the server somewhere. So if you go and look for it, you'll be able to find it, at least if you're on my server, obviously. So it's actually in number 18, which is kind of strange because, yeah, I don't think it's the most active gang out there. I mean, I left, I don't know, months ago, but there it is, and Elmer's is apparently running it these days. But with 80 members, it doesn't look like a lot has happened since it was handed over, whenever that was. I can't even remember. So I decided to move on from my original gang, simply, well, because we were getting pummeled, basically. So I joined what was called Hell Jumpers back in the day, or Hell for short. And a lot of the players in this gang are still active in the game, and that's quite an achievement, I think, because there's actually not that many players who keep playing. I've played this game since December, I believe, something like that, and there's not many original players left. But actually on this server 103, there's actually quite a lot of players who just keep going, which is awesome to see. And as you can tell from this kind of old video here, some of the more powerful gangs from back in the day have completely disappeared. So gangs come and go all the time. Yeah, it's important that you don't get too attached to your gang, because it could change in an instant, really. So for example, LKD, Black Sails, was quite a nasty gang back in January, I think. But they seem to have disappeared completely. I don't even know where they are at these days. So Hell was a great time. Like I said, I got to know lots of people who play the game, and it was also really when I figured out, like, okay, I really enjoy playing this game here, so I'm going to go all into it. Unfortunately, actually, I had to stop playing for 2 weeks just when we were finishing season 1 here in Hell, and obviously that put me way behind. And by the time I came back, Hell was in pieces. No one was really left in that gang, and to this day I have no idea what actually happened. But when I came back, there was just nothing going on. So after that adventure, I joined what is called Sinister Smile, and or Sin for short. And they were so friendly to take me in, although I was severely underleveled. I think when I started season 2, I was a level I believe 14 or 15, something along those lines, which is obviously, pretty bad. So I spent a lot of time power leveling the best I could to, well, reach, a decent level. And I'm still not there yet with this account here. I think I'm level 23 now. I really should be level 25, but we'll get there. We're spending a few dollars to get there, so to speak. But like I said earlier, things change in an instant in this game here. And when you over and over find yourself sieged in a port, and there's like, a dozen ships just sitting out there waiting for you to make a move, then you start thinking perhaps it's time to make a move. And you got to do it, because the best way to grow as a player is to be in a strong gang, preferably the strongest gang. It doesn't have to be. But Like I said earlier, there was a lot of my old colleagues, I would always call them, from the good old hell days in the gang that is called Triple X. And that's the gang I am now a part of. And, that's just the way things are. So and now for the educational part. So if you don't know how to actually change your gang, what you got to do first is just leave your current gang. You cannot apply for another gang while you're still in a gang. So you have to leave your gang, and then you just got to hope that someone else accepts you. So go back into the gang area, press the join button, and then you just got to look for the gang that you are, hoping to join. Because some gangs have an application needed and others just have free entry. Now, free entry just means that if you apply, you will be automatically accepted. But if there's an application, it means that someone will look through that, I suppose, and decide are you worthy or not. So that's how things have worked out for me so far. So this would be my 4th or 5th gang, I think. And as things are looking now, it looks like this is going to be more or less a permanent thing. Because they are the most powerful gang in the world, at least at this point in time. But like I said, don't sleep on the laurels, because these things change very, very quickly in this game here. Now, of course, it's important to underline here, don't just go and try to join the strongest gang. Yeah, it does make sense, but it's more important to find a gang that is focused on what you want to do in the game here. Now, for example, me personally, I'm not that into PvPing. Like, I enjoy the strategic gameplay and, taking towers from other gangs and, laughing and watching them trying to take them back. That aspect I enjoy, but the trading I enjoy as well. And, the whole exploration and the insane grind in this game I enjoy. But raw PvP, yeah, I find a little bit, actually a little bit boring in this game, because whoever has the highest power is going to win. There's really no excitement at all. So I find it a little bit dull. But other than that, this game is probably one of the best games I've ever played, and I'm still totally hooked on it here. I guess it's about 4 months into the game, and we are just about to enter Season 3 at this time here. So if you're at the same point, I guess we'll see you there. So what I'm getting at here is play the game because it's fun, right? Don't get too, caught up in like which gang is stronger, who sinks who, or anything like that. Because let's be honest here, the consequences of getting sunk in this game are pretty non-existent. I mean, nothing barely happens, so that's a good thing. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show today, and do give me a subscribe and a like if you enjoyed the video, and I guess I will see you out there.